Greetings, my name is Slight, and this is a Gunfire Reborn solo R8 showcase on Albi, the dog. Today we're going to be talking about the new Spore Gemini and showing off a hilariously fun meme build. The Spore Gemini has been updated. Before the most recent patch, this Gemini would stack spores on a target up to 29 stacks, and anytime the other weapon hit the enemy, all the spores would be detonated and they would be removed, dealing base weapon damage to whichever enemy had the spores on them. This previous Gemini was definitely best on the dog, as you didn't have to swap weapons, so while you're dual wielding, you're sort of getting benefits from exploding the spores on both of your weapons at the same time. And just like the old Gemini, Albi is still the spore master. But the big change with this patch is that the new Gemini no longer removes spores on detonation, but otherwise works very similarly. You'll need to alternate hits between two different weapons in order to continually detonate the spores. Each spore does 100% of the base damage of the other weapon and gets boosted by crit damage of the detonating weapon. Alright? Just like the old Gemini, these spores don't get boosted by weapon damage or skill damage, nothing like that. Huge shout out to Altana, Chapel, and Walter X8 in the Discord for figuring out the mechanics of this Gemini in record time. So since the spores are no longer removed on detonation, and they are improved with crit X as far as their damage is concerned, there are a host of new powerful weapon combos on all the heroes. But today, I want to show off something that is exclusively for those with a high spice tolerance. With a rough calculation, some of the guys on the Discord, we concluded that on average you're likely to see around 2 of the same weapon each run, and we are specifically looking for 2 icy spears. Now, some people think that this weapon is best used with crit X Geminis, taking advantage of double hit crits by placing the spinning spears at your feet, or trying to hit it through their head and then back through again, but I'm here to tell you that this build requires no such aiming at enemies' heads or otherwise moving hitboxes, not even aiming at your own feet. We are going to be aiming at the enemy's feet. Yes, you heard that right. The goal of this build is to place spinning spears under enemies during dual wield, one from each of your weapons, and have those spears alternate hits due to their spinning area of effect damage, stacking up spores, and then detonating them all while you've already moved on. So basically the idea is you plant 2 spears under someone and you walk away and they should die, right? If this sounds like it's not going to work, you are dead wrong. The late game damage on this build is actually ridiculous, but it's kind of hard to aim the spears where you want them to go, and even harder sometimes to get enemies to like stand on top of them, which was a bit unfortunate. That's why I went for a very tanky build, relying mostly on spores to do my damage and face checking enemies so they'd stand still on top of my spinning spears. I was able to do this because of levels in close call, and often HP totals hitting up to 800 because of Copycat, Veteran, Survival Instinct, and Flesh and Bones. And I'm going off script here. Another thing to say about face-checking enemies is that you gain a significant benefit when you're using Icy Spheres if you can sort of aim downward at an enemy, because you can hit through their hitbox, even if it's just their like normal hitbox, and hit their feet at the same time, significantly increasing your damage. Anyway, this was a rough and tumble wild ride, and I hope you enjoy the show. So, sit back, relax, enjoy the music, and only sub if you want to see more of these. Don't sub for me, sub for you.
Trippin all over my shoes, yeah, I'm falling for you. Ain't nobody like you, yeah, you got me. Trippin all over my shoes, yeah, I'm falling for you. Ain't nobody like you. Ain't nobody like you. Trippin all over my shoes, yeah, I'm falling for you. Ain't nobody like you. Trippin all over my shoes, yeah, I'm falling for you. Ain't nobody was just for fun. Now I feel like you're the only one. Now I'm feeling like we just begun. Just begun. Now I feel like you're the only one. Too much love.